Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Cash Locks and Life, and today I am going to look at my week 3 and 4 check-in. Also, I have a little happy mail and some other items to show you. So if that sounds like something you want to see, let's get it. Hi everyone. I hope your day is off to an amazing start whenever you're watching this video. So today we're looking at weeks 3 and 4. I didn't film a check-in for last week because it would have really been a very short check-in, because as you can see, I had no spending at all whatsoever. So proud of myself. And then the beginning of 18th, you know, I had a little spending spree going on here. So this is all real life things. So anyway, let us get into what actually happened. So as I said, the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th, and 18th, well, 17th were no spend days. I actually did spend money on the 15th. Amaya had her dentist appointment, and if you recall from my last week's video, I pulled all of my cash out of my medical envelope because I used my FSA card. I prepaid for a couple of things, and the balance was in cash, and so I didn't want to use my credit card for that since I had the cash on hand. I just pulled it all out of my cash envelope. Of course, they called me the day before with the actual total that was due, and I was able to prepare for it. So I spent money, but it was not on my credit card, it was cash. All right, so let's get started with the 18th. So we will go ahead and just say weeks 3 and 4. Okay, so we have Walgreens. Let me get my highlighters out and figure out what. So we're going to need green. I think this is the color I'm using for, I don't know, Amaya. I'll take up a blue. Let's see if that's enough. So this Walgreens here, this was for some household items. I stopped to go pick up something. I can't recall what, but I do recall that it was in fact household. So let's highlight that green. Okay, on Monday the 19th, we stopped at the gas station and she wanted snacks after practice, and that was $16.73. So she's going to pay for those, she being Amaya. All right, this Walgreens, so this was a prescription from this appointment. It was some special toothpaste that her dentist wants her to use, and it was not covered by insurance, so I paid that out of pocket. I'm going to take this from my medical fund. Supposedly I don't have much in there, but that is what that expense was for. Then on Wednesday the 21st, there was no spending. 22nd, no spending. 23rd, now this was lunch for Amaya. She was, you know, they're out of school, there was no basketball that day, and she wanted some noodles from here, and so I had the cash for that, but I ordered it on like one of those apps to get it to her because I was busy. So this is actually not being charged to any of my spending categories. I'm going to pull this from my cash envelope. I saved the money for this expense because I use my card instead. So let's just, for the sake of this video, is this the right color? Okay, yeah, let's use that. All right, and then this one, this is Chewy. You know what Chewy is for, dog food. For my dog, Rocky, who was at my son's house, I ordered his food, and that was $55. That covers a 30-pound bag of his food and a few little snacks, because he needs some snacks, right? And so that is going to come out of my grown-ups envelope, because that's what that's for, but I don't think they have enough, so I have to cover that from another category. So what we have here, so Walgreens is going to be household. I don't have anything else in that category, so I'll put I'm just going to write the categories and I'll take the cash amount here. Snacks, and that is going to be charged to Maya, Walgreens. That's going to go to medical. No spend, no spend. This is, just gonna put cash for that one. And this is going to be grown-ups. Now I may have to pull money from different categories for that, but we are going to see. But anyway, what do you guys have going on? Can you guys believe in 2 more days or 3 more days, it's going to be July 1st? I can't. I cannot. This month flew by. And what is this? Medical. Okay. And cash. And I know you're like, why are you highlighting? This color coding, it really does help me. I don't know why. Just looking at things, because I know if I am reviewing my month and I see a certain color, it coincides with something over here. So anyway, let me go ahead and add up the total. So 1240, 1673, 2527, 2156, and 5523. It's a total of 131.19. I'm gonna write that down just so I don't forget. And let's proceed with pulling cash. Okay. All right, so the first category is household, and that's going to be in here. And so it would have helped if I did write the numbers over here, right? All right, so now I have my totals. Household, so $12. I know I don't have small bills, so for now, I'm going to take 20. We have medical in here as well, and medical only has 20, so I know I'll have to supplement that. That could be the rest household. There we go. Grown-ups is also in this binder, and they only have 20. Look at that. Oh gosh, you know what's so funny? You know, I've been thinking about you know, the cash stuffing that I'm doing, and if it's really covering my expenses. And in some categories, I do feel that I am not stuffing enough, because I feel like as soon as I put money in there, I'm taking it out. 17, oh look, 10, 15, 16, 17. Hers is perfect. So I do feel that that is one issue, but I mean, at the same time, at least I'm not really too much overspending. In some cases I am, and I have to pull the excess from a different envelope, which to me, Tiffany always seems to take the brunt of that, but not this week. I'm like, no, I'm going to stop taking my money, you know? So I think I will go to my binder though, and although I am not going to take it from my cash, I am going to take it from Life, because that's what that envelope, it's kind of like a buffer envelope almost, to say. It's like life happens, so life shouldn't happen so much to where it's empty, but hey, that's where we are. And oh, let me grab my wallet, because I am going to take 20 from my wallet to cover this. All right. And I think I'm still short here. I need $15. I know. I am going to take that from all the days. Take $15 from there. Now, this is not, all the days is like holidays, birthdays. That's not what this is, but that's what happens when you overspend. Another category has to compensate for it. So let's see if I ended up with what I needed. I don't know if you wondered this, but I wondered this. Like, okay, so I am showing you guys all of these no spend days, right? So for the month of May, can I find that one? I had 21 no spend days. So far in June, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 16 days so far total. So like, where is that money going? Like, if I'm not spending it, like, what else is going on in my world that I cannot spend? Oh, I have the option to not spend. So if you think about it, a lot of spending is voluntary. There's some that is mandatory, but you budget for bills and things of that nature. just shopping, day-to-day shopping. A lot of times I ask myself, do I really need that? Like, my mom hates going to the stores with me, like when she does come visit, because I will go and I'll pick up all kinds of things and get to the register. I'm like, you know what? I don't really need this. And I end up putting mostly everything back. And she's like, what? I talk myself out of it. But to answer my own question, I have 21 plus 30, 37 no spend days in May and June so far. I hope to get to be more than that by the end of this month. But what I've also been doing, so anytime I have extra money or I feel like I have money sitting that I could be using for another purpose, is I've been making credit card payments. So guys, and I'll insert pictures here so you can see. Between May and June so far, I've paid about a little over $1,700 on my credit card debt. So when I'm not spending, I'm applying money that's just sitting there like, okay, let's make a credit card payment. Let's make a credit card payment. So I'm so excited about that. That's one thing that I have neglected to mention or show you guys in my budgeting, that I have been making payments on my credit cards. That's exciting. Okay, so let's see if we have enough to cover the 131, 20, 40, 60, 80. Hold on, I have to get my fingertip moistener because my fingers are so dry. I feel like the money is sticking together. Okay, that's better. 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 25, 31, 2. I got it right on the first time. All right, so this is cash that will go to the bank and I will be able to make another credit card payment. And so that is it for this portion of the video. I have a back to the bank envelope that I will put this cash in. All right. So on to the things I wanted to show you. This is something I purchased. And I got this from Balance Your Budget. It took quite a while for me to receive this, but she did send me a message on Etsy, and unfortunately her father passed. And so, you know, that was so sad to hear. I definitely understand, but let's see what we have. Oh, that's that Stuffopoly game. I found this while looking for something else on Etsy. This is one of the suggested items or recommended items. And it comes with a die. Oh, that is so cute. Roll dice, double amount on dice. I don't know what that means. Your choice. I don't know. Oh, okay. So this is probably... well, it's an envelope. Are there any instructions? Let's see. It's kind of like Monopoly. So you start here, I guess. 1, 2, parking ticket, roll 2 times, electric company, chance. I do like this. That's cute. Okay, so I may start playing that next month. I really, really like that challenge. Okay. Last but definitely not least, I have some little mini challenges that I made for myself. And I decided, well, how about I just go ahead and list these? Maybe someone else would want to download them or have them shipped to them, whatever you prefer. They will be on For the Creator, and my link is going to be in my description. But they are just more of the cash, like kind of like Cash Locks and Life theme. So this first one is Cash is Queen. You know, pretty simple. It's a mini challenge, and I made both a high and low. So this one is like $70 and this one is $140. Okay, so that is the Cash is Queen. Next I have Loving My Locks. And just, you know, I have a high and low for this one. You have 70 and 140. Nothing serious, but that's so cute, right? And then lastly, so for my travel company, my tagline is live, laugh, love, and travel. You know, that's something I really like to live by. And so I made a challenge for myself. Now, this one has a lot, you know, of coloring in to do, but travel is a pretty hefty expense in most cases. So This one is a high one for $270, and this is a lower one for $135, but they're exactly the same. So y'all see how I did that? Cash, Locs, Life. Live life. Isn't that cute? Yay! So yeah, like I said, I made them for myself, but I went ahead and put them on For the Creator. And if you guys don't know, For the Creator is a platform that was created by Chris over at Budgeting Just Because, for creators to go and, you know, sell their items at affordable prices without the extra fees that are charged on other platforms. So those are there, and I'm also thinking of putting my travel trackers on there as well, so look out for that. But that's it, and that's it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.